Hi, hello. Today we are looking at the New Jersey governor election. Now, my model here has New Jersey. Oh, and if you want to know the model that I use, pretty much just a blend of these things, and most recent reliable polling that we have out of the state. New Jersey, I project, will be won by Mikey Sherrill by 7.5 points. Now, what does that mean for today? A lot of people been saying, oh, Jack Chatterley can win, Jack Chatterley can win. Specifically here, that has Mikey Sherrill plus 3.3. But we've seen a lot of pretty reliable pollsters. YouGov, AtlasIntel has her plus 1. That's weird, but alas, she still leads, even in the right-leaning place that Real Clear Polling is. I want to take a second to look at the early voting here. Now, this isn't votes, these are party registrations, but party registrations are pretty dang close to votes. It shows momentum in the party. We see pretty close here for early ballots. Mail-in ballots are obviously going to be very Democratic. Those are the much involved voters. But I want to take a look at a few examples here. Chatham Township. Trump lost this by about 16 points in 2024. Jack Chatterley won this in 2021 by 2 points when he ran against Phil Murphy. Right now, we are seeing early ballots go in more for Republicans than for Democrats. We check out the opposite. So this is where Jack Chatterley did better than Trump. But we take a place like Union City. This is where Trump did better than Chatterley. Chatterley lost this 85-15 against Phil Murphy in 2021, but Trump only lost it by 17 against Kamala Harris in 2024, and right now we are seeing that the early ballots are more Democratic than the mail-in ballots, which is disastrous, at least for this one municipality. But I guess my point is that this is more so an election on Mikey Sherrill versus Jack Chatterley, and not Mikey Sherrill versus Donald Trump, like a lot of people are thinking. This New Jersey poll of AtlasIntel was actually released literally while I was making the video. So let's just look at this. This is right before the election from AtlasIntel. That's kind of not a good sign for Democrats. Phil Murphy is more unpopular than Donald Trump. And a lot of the things that Phil Murphy is doing bad on, taxes, housing, affordability, economy, energy, the very big issues that are doing a lot more electorally than abortion, LGBTQ rights, and immigration. So just looking through this, if we take this, go ahead, add that to our model here, ignore that it says YouGov, but we get Mikey Sherrill winning by only 3.5. That should be a warning sign for Democrats in the state that shifted very hard to the right in 2024. But what we are seeing is that the areas, New York City, that Harris lost so much in, say Bergen County, Hudson County, those are getting more Democratic. The cities are turning out more, and the suburbs right here, Morris County, Passaic, Somerset, at least in what our early voting can tell us, are going for Jack Chatterley. So I don't know. We think Mikey Sherrill's winning, but of course, see, that's the margin of error. That's a toss-up from AtlasIntel. So I think anything could happen here tonight. They could be overestimating Jack Chatterley. They could be underestimating him. He had a huge overperformance in 2021, and the things that are driving the electorate right now are a lot of the same things that drove Trump to his victory in 2024. So we will see. But right now, I would have New Jersey as lean Democrat if you want me to do the thing here on Yappums. All right, have a great day. Always remember to politic.